What's going on, YouTube? My name's Q Cole. No, I haven't posted at all on my YouTube channel, but I'm getting back to it. And reason why is because I finally lived some life and some things I want to talk about now. And I kind of know the path that I want to go moving forward in my career with music, as an engineer, as a producer, as a husband, just in life in general. So today, I really want to talk about how I almost quit music and just said, you know what, forget all this stuff. I'm about to go get a job, and that's all I'm gonna do, and just focus on myself. And I'm gonna tell you how I got there. It was 6 months ago. I was super depressed, and I didn't know why. It was just I was just going through the motions. A lot was going on. I lost my grandmother. I became pretty much kind of head of my family. I'm taking care of my grandfather. I'm also in school finishing my degree in audio production at Full Sail. So there's a lot going on, and I was just burnt out. And I was hating making music. Even with people who I enjoy making music with, I just wasn't feeling it. And so I had to do a check. Like I had to check myself. Like, what's going on? Why are you like this? Because you're doing what you love to do every day. And I was kept trying to tell myself that every day, that hey, you get to wake up and make music every day. And I was like hating my life. And it's because I still wasn't doing with what aligned with me and my values. And you got to take stock, and I haven't taken stock into myself and what's going on in my life in a long time because of the grind I was on. And so I finally sat and took stock and just like, all right, what is it that you really want out of this career? Like, what is it that you want, and where do you see yourself going? And once I thought about that, and it really came down to just for me personally and where I see my life going is doing just what I love and making the music that I love and working with the people that I love. And it comes down to not just chasing the session just for the bag, just like, you know what, even though I don't like this artist, I gotta go get this money. And it's like that was killing my soul. I'm sorry. I'm not one of those engineers. I can't do that. I'm not one of those producers. I can't do it. Like I gotta like you as a person. I gotta, like your music. And if I don't like your music, I can't work with you. It's plain and simple. And it's nothing against that person at all. But that's where I was at. And that's what I was struggling with internally. I just didn't know it yet until I finally sat down. So I'll say for younger artists, starting out, and even older artists, like take stock in yourself and see where you're at and just do some self-reflection. And that helped me so much to now. We fast forward to now, I'm probably the happiest I've been in a long time. Why? Because I stopped working with all the people that I just did not enjoy working with, and set them up with their own studios or set them up with other engineers. And I'm completely fine with that. So yes, my money went down, but that's okay because you know what? I went and got a job. So I work part time at Guitar Center, and then the rest of the time I have my clients that come over, and we make music. But now I have more time to focus on the music that I want to make also, because number two, I'm not just the engineer, and I think a lot of people looked at me like that, but that was boring for me, just sitting at a computer hitting three, go on YouTube and pick a beat, and we doing the same stuff that you did last song and the same stuff that the last client did. It was to the point where I didn't even have to download YouTube beats. Like they look it up and tell me to type beat. Like, oh, that's already on the computer because some other cat did this, 2 days ago. That was grueling. And so now I've switched up my how I run my sessions is, I'm not really recording people who are going off of YouTube beats. Like they're coming to me for my production, and they're coming to me for my producing skill set. So I'm not just sitting here just recording somebody and then they come in and come and go. So that was my big thing. It's just I was ready to quit. I was ready to leave music behind and say, you know what, I gave it the good old hard try. it's not for me. And then I was going to go get a job. You know, I was like, I'll finish my degree and I'll have an audio production degree. I'll go get a job doing sound design somewhere. And, you know, that's still one of my things, but I was just ready to quit music altogether. And it just, for me, came down to I have to personally take care of myself first. That's health, that's physically and mentally. And so now what I do is before I do any client work, I got to make music for myself. That's either touching up a mix, doing sound design, sampling some stuff. Just, I have to be able to do that for myself first before I even help or touch anybody else's music. And once I started doing that, that's when things started getting better for me and I started really enjoying this process. So, main thing is, for my advice to, I guess, somebody else along this path of, you know, independent artist, independent, you know, music producer, creative, content creator, just whatever you're doing, is pursue your dreams for yourself, but take stock into what you really want. Is it to be rich? Is it to be famous? Or is it just to create whatever you that your heart desires and that you can put out into this world? Really take stock in that and just see how you transition and go afterwards and what moves you make, because sometimes we can make moves that align with the bag, but it's not the good thing. It might not be something that actually is going to help you in the long run. You know, I've had, you know, rich clients that I don't even want to work with anymore, not because they were difficult or anything like that. I love them to death and I wish them the best, but they just didn't align with me musically. And every time I worked with them, it killed my soul because I wasn't allowed to be me, the producer. I do not want to make carbon copy beats. I don't want to make type beats. That's never been who I am. That's why I've always struggled with YouTube, because I thought that was the way for me to go as a producer. Oh, I got to upload type beats. And it's like, nah, man, you ain't got to do that. Just be yourself. And now that I'm finally figuring that out at 36, so, you know, of just what I really want, I'm finally there. So other than that, that's where I'm at mentally, is I'm finally creating for myself, finally producing music that I want to produce with other people, and life is good. And so now updates, what we got for the future. Me and my boy Dope Taff, we finished up our album Ascension. It is done. Now we just got to focus on marketing, content, photo shoots, and start doing a rollout for it. We're working on another project already. I'm working on my EDM, like house and techno project. And I don't know if I'm doing a project. I might just drop singles. We'll know. We'll see. And also starting a YouTube. So that's pretty much it. But I just wanted to really just kind of give some advice and share my experience for the last couple years of doing this music thing. And then hopefully, I know it's kind of rambled and everywhere. Hopefully this helps you and helps someone, you know. And if y'all have any questions or y'all have any similar experiences about how you almost quit music or your craft or art or whatever, please comment down below and let me know. I would love to see what y'all did and what y'all used to help you get through that tough situation. And if you like this video, please hit the like button for me and hit the subscribe button for me. I promise I am going to start posting more videos, and still don't know which route I'm going to take on YouTube, but it'll probably be more talking heads, and I might make some music, but I still like my music making process to be private. It's something that I enjoy by myself. So I don't know if I'm ready yet to be cooking up live on YouTube or anything like that. It's just kind of still for me. But we'll see as I start doing this more. We'll see what comes along. So I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. And I'll see y'all next time.